Good afternoon. My name is Bernard Canna. I'm a photographer and editor with two music outlets, Dread Music Review, and also another one known as The Photo Pit. We are here today in the green room of the Plaza Live in Orlando, Florida, with an interview with a wonderful band from LA who is opening for Candlebox tonight. And I want to introduce you guys to the band of State to State. How you guys doing?
How's it going?
Doing really well, thank you.
How about we introduce ourselves from left to right on my way, or right to left in your way?
Andrew.
My name is Shay.
Patrick.
Matt.
Matt, okay.
That was very Jim Morrison of you. Matt, lead vocals.
So let's talk about the big thing first. So you guys recently have dropped a new single, have a new single dropping.
Yes.
And the name of that single is?
Getaway.
Getaway. Tell us a little bit about the song.
So the song Getaway is kind of, it kind of took different states. When I first wrote it, I kind of wrote it in a specific kind of mentality of like kids in a car getting away. You know, you get your license for the first time, you get away. And then I kind of was like, yeah, I mean, this is great, but I kind of, working with Johnny K as well on the song, we were kind of like, let's take this a step up. So we kind of made it more of like a metaphor for, you know, somebody getting away from the hardships of their reality by taking too much substances
And such.
Yeah, and then leaving the narrative or my perspective of me alone because they took too much and left. So,
And that's part of our Clear Lake sessions, which is what we recorded with a producer named Johnny K. He's got a lot of history, but he's been kind of our new best friend in that world. So both The Shifter, which was our last single, as well as Getaway, were both produced by him.
We were able to record it all. We recorded it all live in the studio. Like he just wanted to go in and do it live, so it has a real kind of just organic. Instead of doing all this parts separate, it was just we just
like
banged it out
band.
like a real band. Like because we wanted to capture that live feel. That I think that's where we really come together.
How long has Getaway been out as of right now?
yeah, yesterday, yeah.
Is there a video that goes along with it that's out there?
We make videos ourselves these days.
Cool.
So we kind of, what is this, your first interview? Phone off.
I didn't think I was important enough to get it.
So, yeah, we are making, we just make videos ourselves. We like to do it. And I kind of had an idea of doing every video we put out with, besides the kittens and the puppies. On the Shifter video, I like to kind of have that American Horror Story feel where you have the same cast of characters and they kind of reoccur in different roles and people shift to the lead. So this one I have an idea for.
But it's not out as of
Not yet, but
Okay,
it will
fair
come
enough.
out. It will come out.
Fair enough. We're so it's on the Clear Lake session.
Yeah, we recorded at Clear Lake Studios in Burbank,
There you go.
California. Yeah.
Is that your first debut album, or is this the second?
Well, that is kind of a complicated story. No, we basically our third, but we this identity of the band with these humans in playing and writing and what have you is it's new. This is basically our first effort if you look at it in those eyes. But we've always kind of, before this one, we recorded step by step, like drums, bass, guitar, what have you, and it just was kind of predetermined, premeditated, and that was what the part was, and that was that, and it was cool, but it kind of didn't land. And this one live, because of Johnny, was just like ready to go, and that worked. That worked.
Yeah. Cool. So how many tracks are on this current album?
Well, the album is not. Well, the album has not quite been released yet, but so far we recorded 5 in 2 days.
Okay.
And then we're gonna get together again, and we have. I mean, honestly,
Others, and then
we've got like
then
20
we'll
other
put all-
songs.
then because we've released as singles, so then we'll put them all together and also release it as a full thing.
Yeah.
Is there an
People can't pay attention to albums anymore anyway, so it doesn't matter as much.
There is a truth to that, I believe. Like single sales seems to be like a big streaming revenue these days for that. So.
And it's been getting a lot of play on K-Rock, Cat Corbett, on Locals Only. It was like #1 for a bunch of weeks. It's been in the top.
I was on K. I thought it was on OK Rock.
And
Thank you, drummer.
And KROQ in Los Angeles, and it's was in like, I don't know, 15 weeks in the top 5.
And that's your single called
Yeah,
The
the
Shifter?
Shifter.
The Shifter,
Right?
yeah,
I was gonna say,
yeah.
Let's talk about that a little bit. So, one of the biggest LA radio stations, from my understanding, right, out there that
Yeah.
plays, I guess their version of, we have something like that here called Native Noise on our
Mm-hmm.
local rock station. So they have, this local only one where you guys now are like sticking up there
Yeah.
for
Yeah, we've
15
been-
weeks. I mean,
Yeah.
that's a big deal.
Yeah.
It's been nice.
And then it was always like kind of shifting around to number 2, number 3, so it's great.
I mean, was that surprising for you guys? I mean, were you shocked? It was like,
I mean, I would say it was not surprising.
That was great. It was a very pleasant surprise.
Gotta love your double negatives, but no, it definitely felt like a job well done.
Cool.
We're happy about that.
All right. Yeah, that is a good deal. I'm glad to hear that for you guys.
Yeah.
Let's talk a little bit about the tour. So you guys are here on the road with Candlebox for
Yeah.
a couple of stops here in Florida.
Mm-hmm.
From my understanding, Kevin handpicked you guys.
That's right.
To come out to do this.
That's right.
Tell me how that.
So
tell me how that story happened.
that happened. We our roommates in LA, our rehearsal space roommates, Ages, and Kemble and the guys, Corey. So they're friends with Kevin, and so we played a show with them right before Thanksgiving at Lucky Strike in Hollywood.
Yeah.
And Ages headlined, and we played the middle slot. So Kevin got there just in time to hear Ages, but he heard the last 2 songs of our set, and I guess that was that.
And then I walked off stage, and he's like, I want to buy all your stuff. Give me your album and T-shirt. And I was looking for the right size. And he was like, I don't have change. I got to find change. And I didn't know who he was, though. I didn't recognize him. No, but his friend had said, oh, that's the singer for Candlebox. I was like, Candlebox, holy shit. Cool, that's really cool. And I told our manager, Big John, he goes, oh, Kevin from Candlebox just bought a bunch of our stuff, and he just was digging our stuff. And he goes, where is he? And he just pointed.
Which was cool for John, because he was like,
He's a huge fan.
yeah.
Big John.
I mean, me. That was honestly one of the very first guitar riffs I ever learned when I was learning how to play in the '90s. Was Far Behind. I mean, when I was talking to Kevin for the first time, I was basically like, Kevin Martin from Candlebox. It was like that moment of Victoria Silvstedt, Playmate of the Year, 1995.
I don't know if you've ever met him. He's the nicest.
He's the nicest person ever.
Love you to say that.
It's ridiculous. It's yeah.
Like almost to where you don't think it's possible.
Right.
It's too nice. Right
Yeah,
there.
I mean, he like is really tight with his band, and it's because he calls them from his private jet, and he was like, "How's it going?" Sorry, Steve Martin, I just stole that from you,
But
bud.
that attitude, it really overflows to everybody that we've been hanging out with this whole few days. Just everyone, that's the vibe here. It's just
Yeah,
great.
whole damn mess. Everybody's been super nice and super arm opening. Yeah, it's been good.
Awesome. So tell our viewers, at least here, and some of our readers, what's next for State to State. So the Clear Lake Session album will come out
Some point.
At some point, right? That's the.
That's a Fyodorism. Fyodor Lakshin in Russia at some point.
So yeah, I mean, basically now that we've released that, we plan to get the video out soon, and then we've got several others to handle, but we just don't know quite at this point what we're doing. So it's a little bit of a gray area for us for the moment in terms of the next step. We'll always be putting stuff out and making new stuff, but in terms of what the exacts are, it's just we're not sure.
Right. So are you guys, once this tour wraps up, are you on another tour yet, or are you guys taking a break to do the writing and?
Doing more writing, and we've got some local LA things going on, and we've got other publishing things we've been working on the business side.
We have a lot of in studio time with Johnny that we've got coming up.
Yeah.
So that's kind of.
Yeah, we can't wait to get back in the studio with him. That's going to be amazing.
Yeah.
Yeah. So I mean, as a band, what's your you're here on tour with a really big band name. You're like, get your singles out. What's, I guess, your goal, like, together? Like, what's the one thing that you guys are looking to strive for?
To do this for the rest of my life?
Pay your bills.
Pay your bill.
I just want to be inspired. I just want to keep, like, everything gets you to the next thing. It's like one idea leads to the next idea. I just want to continue to leap to the next idea and just stay.
I've never needed to be on MTV Cribs.
Enjoying it.
You know?
World domination.
I mean, I'll be on MTV Cribs, where it's like an actual crib, like a baby crib.
Well, I like what you
You give me a mobile.
And having Weird
Being
Al do one of our songs.
for sure. Being inspired, being and just stay amazed like kids all the time, like, and the creative process is also something that, you know, always be creating, writing new stuff, and, you know, that's the goal, and playing shows. Oh, by the way, we should mention that. Should we mention we're gonna the Warped, like?
Yeah, sure.
Yeah, we're gonna play a couple shows during the Warped tour.
Are you
The
really?
very last Warped Tour.
That's the last Warped Tour ever.
Yeah, I know. That's a
Yeah,
that's a big
yeah.
deal. So what?
Thanks,
what are you playing?
thanks to our amazing manager, Big John. You want to come in here, buddy? Come on. Come on. Nope. Get in here. Get in here. I'm not kidding. Get in here. Come on.
Some of that's Big John.
Only because Shay's my boss, so therefore I did this. But that is true. We are doing a couple dates in the Warped Tour, Southern California.
Is that your good side?
It's my only side, man. But as we are still locking these things down, but looking like San Diego, Los Angeles for Warped, so we're excited about
So
that.
it's going to be pretty much the local shows for at least you guys was
Yeah.
the tour. Very
Oh, when I first started managing the band, they gave me a bucket list of things that they wanted to accomplish, and on the top of that list was doing Warped Tour. So this is the final year of a mighty tour, and we're happy to support it any way we can.
Very
So,
nice. That's awesome. Congrats to you guys on that one.
enough of my big mug.
That to me is a huge deal. We have here in our local Florida, you know, we get a couple of stops of the Warped Tour, and people here are psyched about that. So for you guys to get on to the, at least, you know, the California stops, good for you guys.
That's all Big John,
Yeah,
man.
that's
I'm
awesome.
telling you, Big John is.
And while we're talking about amazing souls, that's another one right there for sure.
Yep.
So,
Sweater Girl.
Real deal.
Sweater Girl.
Look it up.
Sweater Girl. Chicago. Warped Tour. Reunion.
So, tell you guys have a website, I'm assuming, correct? The website name is
State-to-stateband.com.
State-to-stateband.com.
And you can get all of the interwebs, you know.
Our Instagram handle is State to State Band as well,
Okay.
so that's easy to find.
So fans go look for that. It's State to State Band for Instagram, state-to-stateband.com for the website.
That's right.
I know you guys have a Facebook page. I'm assuming it's just State to State.
Yep.
State to State Band as well.
State to State Band as well.
And then Twitter is State-to-State.
Yeah, Twitter doesn't allow us to use that many letters, so we had to cut the A out of band. So we're State to State Band.
I say follow them on Twitter too. While you're
If we ever wasted any time on Snapchat, we have the same problem there, but we've never even opened that app. So.
You know, for you lazy folks out there, Twitter's what you want. State-to-State.
Are you guys very active on socials?
On the ones that we do, so I think there's too many of them these days to
Yeah.
pay attention to.
As
But
long
That's a whole
as,
other
as
story.
long as he's got his phone out, yeah, we're active.
You're active on it.
yeah, we're always on Instagram. We're always on
We're
Facebook,
Spotify, yes.
Spotify, iTunes. I mean, you
So
can
you're
find our
on-
songs
so
everywhere.
Whatever singles you have released are on
They're
Spotify
there,
for stream.
yeah.
Yeah, they actually have us on a couple of playlists right now on Spotify.
remember which one's on there?
One is called New Noise,
Okay.
and the other is called The
it's not
Scene.
finished.
SCEN, The Scene.
Oh, you know what it is called.
Oh, I take notes.
That's good. At least someone does, right? There you
Yeah.
go. All right.
Oh, and thank you to Allison at Spotify for making that happen.
Allison at Spotify.
Thank you, Allison.
All right. There you go. Tell our viewers something about yourselves that most people wouldn't know. Individually.
Well,
I know there's always something.
Patrick's a new dad, and his kid is the cutest thing you ever saw in your life.
Aw, very cool.
I'm surprised he doesn't already have pictures of this little guy already queued up to just like throw in the.
He'll pass you
Seriously.
one later, I'm sure.
Oh man, such a cute kid. About me, I used to play baseball very almost professionally,
All right.
and then I blew my arm out.
I guess while we're on that route, I was a gymnast at one point, so
Really?
believe that or not.
There you go.
I don't put on the leotard anymore though.
He was drafted
He's got quite the camera.
I've got a leotard underneath this right here, so that's all good. No, I don't want to.
I don't know.
There's always something.
I speak French.
You speak French.
Okay, let's hear a little French.
Matt, give some love to our French Canadian fans of
Ben oui, je veux saluer tout le monde à Montréal, Québec, Canada. Puis c'est ça. Ben oui, voilà. That's it.
There you go. All right. So, what last words would you like to leave with our viewers and readers who are going to catch this later about the band? Anything you want to talk about? Whatever you want to spill, feel free.
I just want to thank Candlebox and Kevin for making this happen. We're totally amazed to be here, and it's been an awesome experience so far. So,
Second that.
Yeah, man, Kevin has. I mean, come on. I've I hate being fanboy, but when he's around, I'm just like, I don't know what to say. Maybe I shouldn't say anything at all because it'll just be stupid.
Actually, and as an example of that,
Go ahead.
I'll say as an example of that, I have one of my friends here who used to play Candlebox songs with me in my first band, and I told him he was coming to the show, and Kevin's like, let's bring him up.
Oh, and he crushed.
So he's gonna be
he crushed
a rock
Soundcheck.
star tonight, for
Absolutely
sure.
crushed it.
And
Just crushed it.
and shout out to actually all the Candlebox fans. Like I mean,
Oh,
we
they've
met
been
we
great
met
to us. Yeah, man.
we
So many
met
cool people
amazing
here in Florida.
people. Like seriously,
So
like
many cool people
so
here.
many cool people, and that's I mean, you know, we
They have
wouldn't
made us feel like rock stars.
absolutely.
Thank you so much.
And yeah, I mean,
We feel like old friends, and we just met.
Yeah.
all right, guys. So just a reminder here on March 4th, Cat Corbett. K-Rock's local only will be debuting our new single Getaway. What time again? 10 p.m. So yeah, stay tuned. Look it up.
PST.
PST.
All right. Well, thank you guys. We
PSTBN.
really appreciate you taking the
Thank
time
you
to
so much.
be with us, and thank you our viewers. I guys hope you get a chance to catch State to State. Make sure to go check them out on their socials at either State to State Band on Facebook and Instagram, and on Twitter State to State and definitely go check out their website at statetostateband.com, and check out on Spotify their singles, and go pick up their new single Getaway up on iTunes. Thank you very much, guys.
Keep rocking.